A ghost flies through the night, completely unseen by any radar, yet it carries a punch that can change the world. This is not science fiction. It is the B-21 Raider, America's newest and most secret stealth bomber. It is a flying wing designed to disappear, a silent guardian ready to strike. This special airplane looks like something from the future with its smooth, wing-like shape. It stretches about 16 meters long, roughly the length of a large city bus, and has a wingspan of around 40 meters, which is like two large industrial buildings side by side. It is so hidden that its radar signal is said to be as small as an insect. Each one costs around $750 million to build. This huge cost makes it one of the most expensive airplanes ever made. But why does a plane that looks like a simple wing cost so much? And what secrets does it hold that make it worth every single cent? The idea for the B-21 started in the early 2010s. The US Air Force needed a new, advanced stealth bomber to slowly take the place of its older planes. These included the B-1 Lancer, which came out in the 1980s, and the B-2 Spirit from the 1990s. The B-21 is meant to take over their jobs by 2040, and maybe even the B-52 Stratofortress, which has been flying since the 1950s, after that. Northrop Grumman, the company that also built the famous B-2 Spirit, won the contract to make the B-21 in 2015. A big reason the B-21 was built so quickly was a new way of designing airplanes called digital engineering. Instead of old ways using paper drawings and clay models, digital engineering used computer models and data for everything. This allowed engineers to build the whole airplane inside a computer, creating a digital twin. This computer model let them try out thousands of designs and run many tests and simulations. They could find problems and make things better long before they built anything real. This new way of working made the program much faster. By September 2024, 3 B-21s were already being tested, with one flying often and others being tested on the ground. These first B-21s are not just test models, they are built to be like the final planes, meaning they can be used in real missions after testing. This helps the plane get ready for service much faster. But how does this digital magic translate into a physical marvel that can disappear from enemy eyes? The B-21's most amazing feature is its flying wing shape. This means it has no tail or a separate body, just one giant wing. This design is key to its stealth abilities. The smooth, unbroken surfaces and no vertical parts help the plane scatter every little radar energy, making it incredibly hard for enemy radars to see. It is even rumored that its radar signal is as small as an insect, showing how clever its design is. While it looks like its older cousin, the B-2 Spirit, the B-21 is a huge step forward in airplane technology. The B-21 is a bit smaller than the B-2. This smaller size helps it be even stealthier and also costs less to build. The real difference is in its advanced stealth features. The B-2 was mostly designed to be stealthy from the front, but the B-21 is made for 360-degree low observability. This means it is designed to be almost invisible from every direction. This is done by making the edges, curves, and engine exhausts very smooth, and by having very tight seams and few bumps on its surface. The B-21 uses advanced materials that are naturally stealthy, like special composite materials and coatings that absorb radar waves. These radar-absorbing materials are expected to be tougher and need less upkeep than the coatings on the older B-2 Spirit. This means the B-21 can spend more time flying missions and less time being fixed. Also, unlike the B-2, it does not need to be kept in special climate-controlled hangars. On top of that, the B-21 has engine air intakes that are hidden deep inside the wing, with special S-shaped ducts, and its exhaust is built into the tail. This greatly reduces any signals that could give away its position. The B-21's size shows how engineers balanced its ability to fly far and carry a lot with being super stealthy. Making it slightly smaller than the B-2 was a smart choice. A smaller size usually means a smaller radar signal, which helps the plane hide better. This also helps keep the costs down for making and flying the plane. The B-21 can carry about 9,100 kilograms of weapons. To give you an idea, that is enough to carry a small elephant, which can weigh around 1,800 kilograms. However, the B-21 can fly at very high speeds, just below the speed of sound, or Mach 0.8 and faster. It can also fly incredibly high, up to 15,000 meters. This is like flying over 75 times the height of a 50-story building, which can be around 200 meters tall. This high altitude also helps it avoid being seen by radar. The B-21 has an impressive range. Without needing to refuel in the air, it can fly about 4,000 kilometers. This allows it to fly missions across huge distances, such as flying from secure air bases in Australia's south to targets far away. With air-to-air refueling, its maximum range could reach up to 12,000 kilometers. That is enough to fly from Cairo, Egypt, all the way to Tokyo, Japan, and still have fuel left over. This global reach means the plane can hit targets anywhere in the world from distant, safe bases. The B-21 is powered by two strong Pratt & Whitney turbofan engines, similar to those used in the F-35 fighter jet. Each engine provides about 120,000 newtons of pushing power. These engines are carefully hidden inside the wing with special air intakes and improved exhaust systems to keep the plane stealthy. It has a large internal weapons bay that can hold about 9,100 kilograms of weapons. While this might be a bit less than the older B-2 Spirit, the B-21's better stealth means it can fly deeper into enemy airspace and get closer to its targets, making its weapons more effective. The bomber is designed to carry many different kinds of weapons, including smart bombs like the JDAM family and long-range missiles such as the AGM-181 LRSO. There is also a chance it could carry future advanced weapons, like super-fast hypersonic missiles. An interesting part of the B-21's design is the possibility of smaller, extra weapons bays next to its main one. These smaller bays could be used to launch drone decoys, like the ADM-160 Miniature Air Launch Decoy, or MALD. These small, unmanned aircraft are made to look like the bomber on radar, confusing enemy air defenses and allowing the B-21 to safely deliver its main weapons. So, what does this mean for the future of air power, and how will this silent giant change the way wars are fought? The B-21 is not just a new bomber. It is seen as the world's first sixth-generation aircraft, which means it has much more advanced abilities than older planes. It is built with an open architecture, like a computer system that can easily accept new parts and software updates. This design allows it to be quickly upgraded, from adding new weapons to getting better software, making sure the B-21 can handle new threats for many decades. It is also designed to connect smoothly with other military systems through advanced networks and even cloud computing, making it a truly smart and connected warplane. The B-21 is designed to be more than just a bomber. It is thought of as a command and control center node in the sky. This means it can act like a central brain, guiding and controlling groups of drones, other manned aircraft, and ground forces. It can collect huge amounts of information, process it quickly, and share it across the battlefield, even directing groups of drones to help with missions. One of the most exciting possibilities for the B-21 is that it can be optionally manned. This means it can fly with a crew of 2 pilots, or it could possibly fly missions completely by itself, without any human pilots on board. However, the idea of unmanned bombing missions has started an important discussion amongst defense experts. While artificial intelligence offers amazing speed and processing power, many experts believe that human judgment and the ability to understand complex, unexpected situations are still very important, especially in dangerous combat. For now, most weapons developers agree that human decision-making is still most important for critical missions, mixing the speed of advanced computers with human thinking. The B-21 is set to become the main part of the U.S. Air Force's bomber fleet. It will slowly take the place of the older B-1 Lancer and B-2 Spirit bombers by 2040. There is even a chance that it might eventually replace the very old B-52 Stratofortress, which has been flying since the 1950s. The Raider's main job is deterrence. This means it is designed to be so powerful, stealthy, and able to get past advanced air defenses that it stops possible enemies, like China, from starting fights. Its ability to deliver precise attacks anywhere in the world makes it a strong sign of American power and gives confidence to allies around the globe. The first B-21s will be based at Ellsworth Air Force Base in South Dakota, with buildings already being built there since 2021. While an official date for when it will be fully ready for missions, called Initial Operational Capability, or IOC, has not been announced, it will be decided by the Air Force based on secret performance rules. However, some reports suggest that the first test planes are so close to their final design that they could be quickly made ready for combat as early as 2026 if there was an urgent need. The Air Force currently plans for at least 100 B-21s, but some top military leaders believe that even more, maybe 145 or more, might be needed to stop threats and meet future needs, especially if plans to update the B-52 fleet do not go as expected. If you found this deep dive into the B-21 Raider as fascinating as we did, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more incredible engineering stories, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update.